Hey all, this is Eli back with a different type of lesson today. My previous videos, I played BBO instant tournaments, and those were more geared to the intermediate plus to advanced player. And today I want to make some content for the beginner to intermediate player. I'm not going to be playing any hands, I just want to talk about a very important bridge topic. So in my mind, the game of bridge is counting and logic, okay? The bridge logic, I think, comes with experience. And of course, you can read books about inferences and all of that. Now we have the other side, and this is number one to me, okay, which is counting. And it's not that fun at first, but I think it does become fun once you can start putting the picture of the hand together. You start thinking to yourself, okay, I know what right-hand opponent has because they bid this and this, and then you make inferences from there. So the logic and counting sort of blend together, but let's just talk about the raw sort of machinery of counting, okay, and the best way to do it. So I think what holds a lot of beginners back is they just don't know a good technique for counting. So today I'm going to talk about the best way to do that. So the first thing that you need to understand about this method of counting is that I think in terms of hand pattern, okay? So we're at a teaching table in BBO. I have all the hands exposed. So you can literally see the hand pattern of every hand, okay? So you guys know 13 cards in each hand, 4 suits. So we have to look at each suit. If we count each suit and add the numbers together, obviously we're going to equal 13. So that's the hand pattern here. And when we think of hand pattern, it's good to think in terms of spades, hearts, diamonds, and clubs if you're counting your hand. So let's just do that. I have 3 spades in my hand, 6 hearts, 1 diamond, and 3 clubs. Okay, so again, I have a 3, 6, 1, 3. Okay, so what's cool is that if we start realizing each suit is going to be divided in some method like this, in some sort of pattern. So if I'm counting hearts on this hand, I have 6, lefty has 0, 6, 0, 4, 3, okay? So if I was going to be playing this hand, so I'm not even going to bid it, we're not going to worry about the actual play, we're just thinking in terms of counting, and then we're going to do what I call pre-counting. So if I was going to play this suit, and I was in, say, 4 hearts on this hand, so I obviously going to try to win as many heart tricks as I can. I'm going to be thinking to myself, okay, I have 6 here, dummy has 4, 6, 4, okay? And then from there, I know that's 10. The pattern is going to be either 0, 3, or it could be 2, 1, or some combination of those. Okay, so in a sense, I've pre-counted this suit. I've just said to myself, okay, 6, 4, it can be 6, 4, 0, 3, 6, 4, 1, 2, 6, 4, 2, 1. You don't have to get as deep as that, but just saying to yourself quickly, 6, 4, and then those 2 numbers will help you. And then when you're playing it, I think it's better just to keep track of how many they had than to say to yourself, oh, I played 2 rounds, that's 8. There's this many remaining, therefore they have 1, I need to play 1 more. That's too clunky in my mind. So if I was going to play this suit, I would play 2 rounds. Well, I would play the first round, right? And then I would see immediately West showed out. So I would use that hand pattern counting to say to myself, okay, 6, 0, 4, 3. So now I have, not only have I figured out the best way to play the suit, hopefully, I've been able to suss out that West has 0 and East has 3. And on some hands, that's going to be everything. Just the fact that I know that West has 0 hearts could be very helpful. This is a very general example. I want you to be able to see all the hands, but it's a good thing to keep in mind. So I think for a beginner, a good thing to do is to pre-count your trump suit and then pre-count one other suit, okay? And then once you get that down, move to a third. And the beauty of doing the third is once you have that third down, I think the fourth becomes pretty easy, and we'll maybe talk about that a little bit later. So let's just pre-count one other suit. I think spades isn't the best example. Let's just look at clubs, okay? Because they have a good amount of clubs. So if I was going to pre-count this suit, I say to myself, okay, I have 3, 4 up here. So you're thinking about your starting position, right? So I'm at this from the get-go. At trick 1, you're doing this. So I have 3. North has 4. That's 7. Okay, and I know there's 6 remaining. So it could be like 4 up here, 3 up here, 3, 3. Okay, so that could be like a 3, 3, 4, 3, or a like 3, 3, 4, 3, or like in this instance, a 3, 2, 4, 4. Okay. But that method, if you're pre-counting it, if you're thinking to yourself, okay, there's 6 remaining, they can be split 3, 3, or 4, 2, just puts you in a good mindset. And once you play this suit and you realize that West has 2, then you can immediately, if you practice it, and this is where the grunt work comes in, you should be practicing how to count to 13. You take 3 numbers, okay? 3 numbers, and then you try to figure out the 4th that adds to 13. So this should be automatic eventually. This should be your everyday work, like 5 minutes a day, literally just 5 minutes a day. You say to yourself, okay, 3, 2, 3, 5. Okay, let's take another example. Let's say you have a combo like 5, 4, 1, 3. Okay, and this should be eventually become totally automatic. 2, 2, 2, 7, 6, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 4, 4, etc., etc., etc. And you just get these hand patterns down and you just memorize them. It's not even counting at some point. You memorize the hand patterns, and then you can look at what you do have, and then you can quickly suss out what are the possibilities that East and West could have. Okay, so let's take another example. Let's go to a different hand. Clean slate. Okay, so again, we're just looking at hand patterns. So if I'm just looking at my hand pattern again, if we're counting my hand pattern, I have 4 spades, 3 hearts, 4 diamonds, and 2 clubs. So I have a 4, 3, 4, 2. Now, let's say I'm playing in spades. That's my longest suit. It looks very likely on this hand we'd be playing in spades. I'm definitely going to pre-count my trumps. Okay, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, I have 4. I have 4 up here. That's 8. So there are 5 missing. So there can be like 4, 4, 3, 2, 4, 4, 4, 1, 4, 4, 0, 5. That would be horrible. But we're sort of pre-counting. We're getting a sense of what could happen before it does. So when it does happen, it's not a surprise, or it doesn't throw us for a loop, right? We've gotten ourselves into a place where we're ready to play the hand, okay? And again, this counting happens at trick 1. So you want to get an idea of what everyone has from the get-go, so that you can eventually count every suit. That's the end game, right? So let's just do that. Let's think real quick. 4, 4. So if I play this suit, I play a couple rounds, hypothetically, okay? So I have a 20 count here. So I'm going to just bid this. We're going to be in 4 spades. I'm going to kind of just quickly go through it, but through about leads. Obviously, I can see all those suits, but let's just take 2 suits. So I'm looking at my spade suit. I did that work. South has 4, I have 4, North has 4, that's 8. Okay, so they're split. There's 5 missing. They've split 3, 2. Hopefully, that's my hope. And let's take 1 more suit. So let's even just look at the heart suit, because it looks like diamonds is going to play itself. I have just 4 diamond tricks. I'm not too worried about the count, but we could even see how that comes into play later. Okay. So even the heart suit. Let's think to ourselves. Okay, 3 here, 3 here. Okay, 3, 3, 6, I'm missing 7. Okay, so think of 7, they can be split 4, 3, 5, 2, or 6, 1. Okay, beautiful. Now I've put that together for later, okay? So let's just play this hand, all right? So I'm keeping track of diamonds too. So I'm gonna keep track of the spades, hearts, and diamonds. So diamonds, I have 4 here, 2 here, 4, 2, 4, 3. They could be 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 5, 2. Obviously I can see the cards, but this is just for the lesson, okay? So I win there, and I'm just going to be, I'm really being careful here, and I'm keeping track of who has what. So they both followed to the first spade. I play a second spade. Okay, great. So they both followed. So I know that they're split 3-2. Let's see who has the third. Okay, great. East does. And I win this trick. Beautiful. Now, at this point, I'm keeping track of diamonds. So I remember I started with 4, 2 up here, 4, 2. They both followed to 2. Okay, are they going to be split 4-3 or 5-2? That's the question. So I cash this, pitch a club. Okay, so this guy started with 2. Okay, 2 over here. Very interesting. So he had 2 spades and 2 diamonds. Okay, now let's go a little deeper. All right, so I'm seeing some heart pitches over here. Now this is, getting a little bit more advanced. I'm kind of just gonna stop the counting portion, but we counted some of those major suits, okay? The ones that really mattered. And so I'm sorry, I'm kind of getting into the play of this one. This is actually how I would play it. I can see all the cards, but this is how I would play the hand. And yay, we made the contract, okay? But I think the big thing is that we counted the trumps, we kept track of that, we had a good sense of the diamonds, and then if I was getting really deep on this hand, I would have noticed that West pitched 2 hearts. So I think I could have put together their exact shape if I want to get deeper. But that's more an advanced play lesson, okay, guys? But for right now, what I want you to do is look at your trumps, look at one more suit from the beginning, and pre-count it. Think to yourself, okay, 4-4, there's 8 missing, maybe 3-2, okay? That just puts you in a great frame of mind, and eventually you're gonna get to the point, and it's gonna be beautiful when you can start counting all the suits and putting everything together. All right, guys, I really appreciate you watching this. Again, this is more so for the beginner, but I think even a more advanced player can learn from this, because this is the game. This is the game. Counting. It's everything, and I hope you enjoy the process of it. I know I do. I'm obviously very drawn to it. All right. Have a great day. I appreciate you, and happy bridge. Bye.